So, all right, it's a set for the second game of the day of the CBFS Juniors League 2022. The game is between Spring Sports Academy and Desert Clubs. It's all set. Let's go for the toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sharjah Cricket Presents the CBFS Juniors League 2022. We are here for the second quarter-final to be played between Spring Sports Academy and Desert Cubs. Spring led by Mr. Atharv and Mr. Devam, who is leading Desert Cubs. It's going to be Atharv to flip. He's the home side. Heads is the call.
It is tail.
It has come down as tail. So Atharv, please inform the umpire. What is your decision? Tell me, Atharv.
We would like to bat first.
And on this track, what do you think is a decent target to set for Desert Cubs under lights?
Maybe 150 minimum, and maximum.
Maximum is whatever it is.
Yeah.
And how has your experience been in the CBFS Juniors League this year so far?
It's been good, but our batting has to be our batting. We take too much pressure on chasing, and it's just nonsense.
Okay, let me ask you an easier question. Who is your favorite cricketer?
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. Best of luck for the game.
Thank you.
Devam, let's have a chat. Devam, if you had won the toss, what would you have done?
Batting, of course, because this track is good to play. It's like a fourth wicket over here because 2 innings are already done. So it'll be easier for us to bat. The wicket is flat and dry, so it'll be easier for the batters. But unfortunately, we have bowled.
So what do you want to restrict them to?
So around 80 or 80 below, because you want to keep it easy for the openers. So yeah, 80 or 80 below.
And how has the CBFS Juniors tournament been for you guys so far?
It's been good. We have only lost 1 match against Visakhapatnam, but that's fine. We have recovered by winning 2 matches with a good NR.
And I want to ask you, just like I asked Atharv, who is your favorite cricketer?
MS Dhoni.
MS Dhoni. Best of luck for the game, young man.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Right then, news from the sideline is that Spring Sports Academy have won the toss and they will bat first.
Well, thank you very much, Ahmed. And we're all set for the action to resume. Well, the Springs Cricket Club have won the toss and elected to bat first. And they'll be batting first and will be looking to post a big total. Yesterday we saw the bowlers dominating. Tonight, the first game what we witnessed is the batting. It's really been maybe easy for the batters. So 160 runs, more than 160 runs being struck. And in response, that was a very good response. It was around 130 runs they followed. There you go, Arush. Nicely bowled and well played there by Sharik Lokhardawala. Alongside his partner is Neev Jitwani. And alongside me, it's Ahmed Khwaja.
Thank you very much, Abid. Good evening to you. The second under-12 quarter-final taking place. Spring Sports Academy in the light blue tops. Out there in the middle to bat. Sharik opening alongside Neev Jitwani. And Arush Kajaria, he's already settled into a nice line and length. Squeezed away to mid-wicket, and that will open the accounts for Spring Sports. And the captain, Atharv, said that we were having trouble chasing, so he wanted to bat first. Didn't want his batters to feel under pressure of the scoreboard. I think that's a wise decision. We've already seen the team batting first, won the first under-12 quarter-final. This pitch has become a lot more batting friendly than yesterday. It's quickened up a touch. Nicely bowled. Getting that in-swinger going. Neev Jitwani first ball. Solidly behind it. But you can see Arush has a very clear game plan. He's going wide of the crease and getting that in-swinger hooping in. And with the new ball under lights at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, you will get some benefit. And there you can see the young boys and girls of the Sharjah, of the Spring Sports Academy, pardon me. Very cheerful, very animated. And let's hope they have a good game. Of course, you are watching the Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. You can live stream all of the action on the Sharjah Cricket Stadium Facebook page and YouTube channel. So do get your eyes and ears tuned in. In swinger, nicely flicked away to mid-on. And Neve Jitwani will also get off the mark quite comfortably. So these two sides are competing to decide the final semi-final spot in the under-12 category. And should be a very, very exciting encounter. Very good first over from Arush. Only conceding 2 runs, no extras given away. That's very important.
He's bowling on target as well. He's bowling really well. Started well and still going on nicely.
Squeezed away to backward point. Excellent first over comes to an end. 2 for none. Mayur Gurnani sharing the new ball with Arush. Oh, look at that action. Reminds me of the captain of Mid-East Metals, Mr. Ali Anwar. You might be very familiar with him, Abid. Bowling off the wrong foot.
Yeah, at the international level as well. Swell Tanveer bowls with the left arm quick.
Looks a solidly built young lad, Mayur. Forced off the back foot. So the lines and lengths of the Desert Cup fast bowlers have been very, very good. And you can see there the skipper.
Well, I'm happy to see that he's getting that pace as well, along with the line and length, and a swing is as well. It's a great swing. A big amount of swing he's purchasing there.
The captain of Desert Cubs under-12, it's Devam Desai. And that's a very familiar name to you as well, Abid. He is the younger brother of Harsh Desai, who's been part of the Sharjah Cricket Academy sides, played all over the UAE at senior level. The wonder bowler, left-hand spinner and right-arm off spinner.
Yeah. Brilliant, talented boy. Got a long way to go.
Well, when Devam told me that Harsh is his older brother, I asked him, can he be sort of bossy? Because when we meet him, he's such a sweet lad, soft-spoken. He's like, yeah, he can be very bossy at times.
Well, nobody knows better than the younger ones.
Oh, absolutely. Although I am the oldest in my family, so of course I was bossing everybody else around.
Well,
what was your number? In the middle order?
No, the last one. The last one is always in trouble. Bang on target. Really, Mayur Gurnani is bowling really well.
And wonderful to see a packed house here in the chairman's box of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Plenty of parents in there, along with the siblings, cheering for both sides. And we saw what a wonderful atmosphere they created yesterday. And hoping to see a repeat of that tonight as well. Big full toss, bunted away, past mid-wicket. Mid-on is giving chase. And he will clean it up. Only going to be 1 run. So very good start here by the Desert Cubs. 4 for none after 2. Well, let's quickly run through the team lineups then. Desert Cubs Cricket Academy under-12. Devam Parth, Mayur Gurnani, Parth Power, Vidyut Balaji, Arav Vora, Kevin Dehain, Navneet Gurnani, Sahana Seth, Vihan Vicky, Arush Kajaria and Lokesh Reddy. Nicely bowled there by Arush. He is bowling wonderfully. That full attacking length. He's demanding answers from the top order of Spring Sports Academy, and so far all they can do is just keep the ball out. Look at this young boy. He's already super fit. Has a pretty longish run up for under 12 level. And look at that balanced run up. Excellent stuff. Opens the face of the blade straight to backward point. Oh, look at that. A bit of a jig. Wonderful. Let me tell you, all of these kids have a lot of personality, a lot of confidence. And they're very, very happy to express themselves. And that's what you need to do. You need to be fearless. You need to believe in yourself at any level of the game. Take a look at this. Yeah. Wonderful. Absolutely top class. Good looking punch, but straight to extra. Good fielding by Devam.
What I noticed that the bowlers, Arush, his partner, Mayur, both of them has been really decent with their line and length. Has been very quick as well.
Well, Sharik batting on 2 of 9. Honestly, he's got nothing to hit. It's all been so accurate. This time worked into mid-wicket. They're going to push for one. And the fielder was just slightly behind. Quick running there by Sharik Lokadwala and Neev Jitwani. Cautious start here so far. And you can sense that all the players, all the boys and girls are feeling the moment, feeling the occasion, playing in front of a televised, live-streamed audience. It's a different kettle of fish. Once again, that wide Yorker. Wonderful bowling by Arush. He has been absolutely spot on. He's setting the tone for his side early in the piece. He has a deep third man in place, only the one fielder, and a deep fine leg as well, pardon me. Deepish square leg rather. So a typical fast bowler's field. Nicely flicked away, past the mid-wicket fielder. This outfield has quickened up, but it will not quite reach the rope. But that's an elegant looking flick from Neev. And that will conclude the third over, 7 for none. Mayur coming in once again, nicely punched down the ground by Sharik. Evasive action taken there by Mayur Gurnani. Only conceded 2 runs in 7 deliveries. And if you can see that man in red with the white beard, is a very, very familiar face, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the living legend of UAE cricket, international umpire. Big full toss. That will be a no ball. So just as we were praising Mayur, the commentator's curse has struck. And we all know what that means. Free hit coming up. And Neev Jitwani will be on strike. So he can cut loose. Here we go then. Trying to force it down the ground. Just an inner edge towards mid-on. So a good reply by Mayur. Of course, it is very humid out there. You tend to perspire quite heavily there. That ball can slip out, and keeping it dry is very, very important. Once again, absolutely spot on. Single taken to cover. Nothing given by the 2 fast bowlers, Mayur and Arush. Absolutely on target, right on that off-stump channel. These desert cubs are looking like desert lions already. Wonderful bowling. Current run rate of 3.14. That too in the power play. Something special. Firm punch towards mid-off. Shy and a throw at the stumps, but he's just about made it there, Neev.
It's been really, really interesting bowling attack from Mayur Gurnani. Neev and Sharik faced in now, but then the runs flow is just being dried up a little bit for The SS. Nicely punched. It's too full. He's quick enough.
Oh yeah, both Mayur and Arush are definitely two of the quicker bowlers I've seen in the under 12 age group. And you can see Mayur, very well built lad. He's tall for his age and he's only going to grow further. So he might have a big fast bowler in the making. He reminds me a bit of Manpreet Singh. We've seen for Kolara Chocolates, recently called up in the UAE camp. Wonderful fast bowler. Cut away, wonderful fielding at backward point. Excellent stop. They're working hard in the field. That will conclude the fourth over, 14 for none. So Arish will continue for his third over. A wonderful hit there, but straight to cover. Shy at the stump from Mayur. But he was a touch deep there. Only conceded 6 runs in 2.1 overs. Wonderful exhibition of fast bowling. He has the control and the speed and gets that ball to swing as well. Very impressive youngster. But credit to Sharik, he's also played him very well. Another quick single taken. He's not given his wicket away. He's not succumbed to the pressure. And that shows he has a very solid temperament, Abid.
Indeed. Well, indeed, the temperament is the key. And this is where they need to cook. They need to understand from here. They need to pick up the things. Just quickly, they haven't given anything loose. No easy picking for the batters. They need to run hard and work hard for runs. Just like that.
And of course, you are watching the Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. We're now into the knockout stage of the under 12 and under 14 age categories. And of course, we have the under 17 competition also coming up very, very soon, right throughout the month of June. That will be very, very exciting indeed as well, Abid.
Well, indeed. There's a lot of cricket which is lined up and planned up to take place here at the beautiful venue. One of the best grounds in the world, which is Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the Guinness World Record holder for hosting the most number of ODIs in the world. 245 matches has been played here at this venue, and the academy as old as me.
Well, that's very old indeed. And of course, full credit goes to the ambition and patronage of the likes of Mr. Khalaf Bukhatir, Mr. Waleed Bukhatir, Mr. Mazhar Khan of Sharjah Cricket. They are so determined to have a very strong domestic structure for the younger boys and girls to develop into future UAE internationals. We've already seen a product like Ayan Afzal Khan right from the Sharjah Cricket Academy, who did heroics at the Under-19 World Cup for the UAE. The next Ayan Afzal Khan, the next Hassan Isa Khail, the next Vritya Arvind might be right here among us, right here, right now.
Well, there's a huge talent yet to be explored. Just we were talking about Harsh Desai. He's also a super talented boy. We have got Umaid Rahman, Unaib as well. We've got plenty of talented boys coming out of this academy. So 5 overs gone, 17 for none.
Well, speaking of, summer coaching classes are underway, so enroll your young boy or girl immediately in the Sharjah Cricket Academy. The number listed below, you can contact us there and get them part of the system. feed their love for the game. Wonderful square drive there from Neev Jetwani. Arush giving chase. And look at that. He is absolutely bullet quick. I really love the look of this youngster. He looks a super talent. Excellent fielding there. Did not give up on the ball. And an elegant looking punch from Neev Jetwani. He moves on to 11 of 14. So this partnership is slowly but surely building up. Look at that. Lovely hands to the ball. It wasn't quite wide enough for that square drive, but just the timing and placement from Neev was something special. Not an easy shot to execute. Flicked in the air, past the mid-wicket. Touch and go, two fielders after it. And they'll just about pull it in. So Neev Jetwani has kicked into gear now. Good looking shot, plenty of applause and cheers coming in from the stands and the Spring Sports Academy dugout. Really must say that the energy levels of these young boys and girls are infectious. They get even the parents whooping and hollering. Yesterday we had an absolute party atmosphere. Attempted Yorker, hit away to mid-on. Could have been a single there, but erring on the side of caution. Mayur Gurnani, only 13 runs conceded in 2.5 overs. He's bowling in the power play restrictions, and he's done an excellent job so far. I can rarely count any delivery that wasn't hitting the stumps. Hitting the splice of the bat, they will take a single. It's to the left of mid-off. So a very good tense contest going on right now. Projected scores not looking that flash at the moment, but there's plenty of time in the game just yet. Occupying the crease has been the name of the game so far. Hit in the air, just short of that point fielder. Just getting the outer half of the blade there. Sharik, 7 of 19. He's just looking for that release shot. And you can see how the nature of the wicket changes throughout the day here at Sharjah. It's something truly remarkable. Hard flick towards mid-wicket. There's nobody on the fence. Square leg also giving chase. And they will pick up 2 runs here. That's the end of the batting power play, 24 for none. Right, then a short drinks break has been concluded. Arush Kajaria, well, he's bowling 4 overs on the trot. This is something truly impressive. It's very hot and humid conditions out there. Must be in the late 30 degrees, 37 to 38 degrees Celsius, very humid. And this young boy bowling 4 overs as a fast bowler on the trot. That just shows you the fitness levels. Absolutely sensational. Oh, beats the outside edge, went for that cut shot there, Neve. He's a bit disappointed to miss out. And only conceding 8 runs to boot. Very exciting young prospect, Arush Kajaria. Remember the name. Current run rate just a tick below 4, so they definitely want to get a move on there. Neve Jethwani 14 of 18, Sharik batting on 9 of 20. Good looking punch there. There is a deep point in place now that the power play overs have gone by, and it's his fast bowling partner Mayur posted out there. Only 1 extra bowled in 6.2 overs. That is something truly exceptional. You don't see that every day at age cricket level. Excellent exhibition of fast bowling. Firm punch, 2 deep extra. Devam Parth, the captain there. Hard to miss him with his yellow handkerchief. So far, the decision to bat first not quite going according to plan for Spring Sports. But they haven't lost any wickets. That's the one bonus. Trying to force it, but firmly hit to mid-off. He was coming in quickly. Kept that to a dot. Only 2 deliveries remaining in his spell. He may not have picked up a wicket yet, but it truly feels like a match-winning one. Wonderful stuff here from young Arush Kajaria. Oh, edged away. There is a deep third man, so it will only be 1 run. And Abid bowling 4 overs on the trot in this heat. For an under-12 cricketer, it is truly something remarkable.
Well, I was coming to it, Khwaja, before you pointing it out. It's really been a remarkable stuff there from Arush Kajaria. He's really bowling not only 4th over, but then only given 11 runs. Nothing, and then he's on his final delivery. Still bowling with a healthy pace. Great stuff there from Arush. And a brilliant talent. 7 overs gone, 27 for none.
So Mayur also going to bowl out here. Nice hit there, but straight to extra cover. So both fast bowlers bowling 4 overs on the trot. Fantastic stuff from Desert Cubs under 12. You don't see that every day, even at senior level. Let me tell you.
Look at that. The in-swing is still on the 8th over. He's bowling with a very good line and length.
Yeah, both fast bowlers, they make a good combination. A bit like Dale Steyn and Morny Morkel.
Yeah, the South Africans, the legends, they were absolutely unplayable bowlers. Morny Morkels. Still, I admire the England's bowling attack where you see Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad.
Oh, absolutely. They've taken more than 1,000 test wickets between them. Unbelievable numbers. And look at that, the Spring Sports Academy dugout. Very good spirits, having a lot of fun. And that's what it's truly about, isn't it, Abid?
Yeah, it's all about the teamwork and the way these players get gelled together. Imagine if these boys and girls playing together at the senior level together. Understanding would be something to appreciate.
Honestly, I feel that day is coming sooner or later, Abid. Eventually. Flicked in the air. Lovely hit there. Mid-on giving chase. Touch and go. Oh, it's gone over. And that will be boundary for Neev Jitwani. Disappointment for the mid-on. And you can see now the crowd is getting going.
Well, it took a while to come a boundary there, but great efforts. Just could not pull the ball back in time. But a lovely stuff there.
Have to be careful on that boundary rope. And look at that elegant flick. Bottom hand. And that just kept racing away from the youngster. Oh, it hit his knee. He would have stopped it. How unlucky.
The top stuff there. Again, he's into the picture. This time, a good throw there. The young boys are pumped. So 8 overs gone. It's 34 for none.
New bowler coming into the attack is Vansh. So spin being introduced for the first time by the Cubs. Pulled away this time. Deep mid-wicket in place. So he's a tall off-spinner. We saw yesterday Abhiman Sharma. What a wonderful spell he bowled for Max Talent. So there is certainly something on offer from the surface if you hit the right areas. And he's a tall lad. He's only going to grow more like a weed. Nicely played by Sharik. Squeezed away to backward point. Good fielding, keeping them to a dot ball.
He's bowling with a decent line and length, and the batters are not taking chances. Neev Jitwani has really batted well so far. Playing with a big heart. Finding the fence as well. This time again played a cut shot. The point fielder is really busy.
Just took his eyes off the ball there. He's disappointed. Wanted to keep it to a dot ball, but Sharik, he's on 12 of 25. And perhaps he'll need to take a risk or two here. They need to get that run rate up to about 6.5, 7 runs per over. Firm drive, but straight to the captain, Devam Parth. He's in charge of shining the ball. He has that yellow towel with him.
Yeah, working hard on that. The basics should be learned from this age, and you learn quickly as well. This one is cut away between the two fielders. And they're coming back for 2. Might be a chance of a run out. No, he's made it quite comfortably in the end.
Yeah, good hard running there from Neev and Sharik. That ball just slowed down. At first they might have thought it's going for 4, but they kept pushing themselves. 38 run opening stand. Only 1 extra conceded. Excellent disciplines from the Cubs. And look at that. Nicely bowled Armour. Just hitting the splice of the bat. 9 overs completed. 38 for none. Good opening stand here for Spring Sports Academy. But now they need to get a move on. And, more spin being introduced with Arav. Another off spinner. And we saw him very busy at backward point. Let's see what he can produce with the ball in hand.
Yara Bora. Stepping out, hitting it straight over the bowler's head. And the call is for two. They need to hurry. The very decent running.
Yeah, not quite out of the middle, but played it straight. And that's the right area to target. Over the bowler and umpire's head. Just don't aim for Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our legend. 40-run partnership of 57 in pretty decent time. Ideally, they would have liked to have the 50 up by now. But they are setting the platform for a big score. That is the key. Long on and long off posted outside by Arav now. And just eased away to cover for a single. So I think both sides are fairly happy with the state of the game right now. They haven't lost a wicket. And for Desert Cubs, they haven't conceded too many runs. Hit in the air towards that long on. Just bouncing in front. Bit of a misfield. But he will clean it up. Oh, losing his footing there. Has to be careful. It's a very slick outfield. Sometimes those rubber soles, they fail to grip. So have to watch out, young man. Of course, what a incredible experience it must be playing out in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium centre. On the centre wicket, the Guinness Book of World Record has the name of Sharjah Cricket Stadium right up there in the headlines. The most ODIs at an international venue. Once again, flicked towards mid-wicket, big gaps over there. And what an experience it must be to be playing right here in the middle at such a tender age, early days in their cricketing careers, if they choose to pursue it as a profession. And of course for the parents as well, they must be absolutely delighted. What a platform Sharjah Cricket Council has created with the CBFS Juniors. Such a comprehensive tournament. Good looking punch, shy at the stumps, and he has to get the dive in. Neev Jetwani, he's moved on to 30. So at the halfway stage, Spring Sports Academy, a 46 for none, and let's have a well-deserved drinks break. Right then, back after the drinks break. It's going to be Vansh to continue. Sliced away behind point. Slightly shorter delivery. So Neve has moved into the 30s and Sharik just looking to hold up an end. They have batted the majority of the over so far. They would like one of this pair to really kick into gear. Neve is batting really well. But that current run rate of below 5, 4.62 to be precise. Oh, that's going to be a wide. Only the second set of extras. The disciplines from Desert Cubs under 12s has been very, very good so far. So they'll want to keep that in check. Don't give away any free runs. They've put the strangle on really well with the fast bowlers, Arush and Mayur. Hit just beyond that extra cover. That was upish. And Devam just relaxed a bit there. Now that's much more like it. You're the captain, young man. Need to set the tone in there, haven't you? "50-run partnership has come up for the openings. Wonderful work. Once again, extras there. Vansh just a bit disappointed. So full credit goes to young Sharik and Neve Jethwani. They've done a very good job up top. Can they build on that? Can they make it count for a biggie? Cracked away. There is a deep point in place. Only going to be 1 run. So the field set has been according to the lines. But he'd ideally like to bowl a lot straighter, get to that 4th stump channel. He will get that extra bounce. And the batters will try to force the ball, and that will create opportunities. Takes a single down to long off rather. 11 overs gone, 54 for none. Excellent opening partnership here between Sharik, 17 of 31 for him, and Neve Jethwani, 32 of 36. Now that we have a change in the ends. Of course, now the batters will be facing from the pavilion end. So Arav Vora will continue. Now we've got a change in the batters out there in the middle. The 2 openers have batted their 10 overs. Sharik has been called in. The new left-hander at the crease now alongside him. Neve is still out there, batting on 30-odd. He'll be eyeing that half-century milestone. That would be something truly special. With his parents in the stands, the parents of his teammates as well, siblings. You can see at the top there, an absolute full house. Worked away towards mid-wicket. There is a sweeper out there. But excellent fielding, attacking the ball there, keeping it down to 1. So Arav looking to settle in to a longer spell here. Left hand, right hand combination at the crease. That will always keep the bowlers and fielders honest. And he's immediately coming around the wicket. Taking a look at the field, ring field on the offside, a long off, long on, deep mid-wicket in place, as well as a deep square leg. And hitting the splice of the bat. Nicely played.
Harshad Gagan. It's been a new addition along with Neev Jitwani, who's really done well so far, batting on 33. Have picked up the wicket, the only bowler to be successful. Oh, down the leg side, that's save and missed by the keeper. That would be called as wide, yes it is. The runs as well. So SS really a little behind than what they've been eyeing for. By now they must be eyeing to be close to 70 to 80 runs. They'll achieve 96 with this RBO. A dot ball there to conclude the over. Down the leg side, another wide. It's a good start for SS. They got a 60 but lost one wicket only with 8 more overs to go. If they manage to get another 60 to 70 more runs, that will be a healthy total. Sahana Seth started with a wide and now she picked up the line. Extremely good delivery there. Oh, lost his footing. A run out maybe. Neev Jitwani was not entrusted for the run. No. Oh, that's over the head. And that must have slipped out of her hand. Sahana. And that's given as no ball and free hit to follow. Yeah. Immediately she looks at her hands. It's a widespread field. This one, another no ball. Hit in the air. And getting 4 runs. That's an excellent shot and a no ball, another one. Back to back 2 no balls. Well, that will be another free hit. Another license. Well, it's freebies and a 2B miss. That means they'll change the bowler. Sana Set will have to leave. Oh, the ball just nipped in a little bit. With that, a single on a free hit. We'll go to the sidelines for some interviews with Ahmed Khwaja.
Thank you, Abid. I'm here at the sideline of the Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. We're in the duration of the second under-12 quarter-final taking place right now between Desert Cubs and, of course, Spring Sports Academy. Let's have a chat with the coach, Mr. KG Priyatha. Please join us, sir. Coach of Spring Sports Academy. Sir, so far let's talk about the match situation. How do you think it's progressing so far?
Yeah, I can see that wicket is a bit slow, and then our batsmen trying to make some runs, but the bowlers also bowling well. I mean, we can make 120-30. I think it is pretty much enough because to fight back. But wicket is not really that hard to, I mean, easy to get runs. So I think these two batters they will increase the runs now. I mean.
And sir, let's talk about the overall CBFS Juniors tournament. How has that had an impact on your young boys and girls?
Yeah, it's good that, I mean, they are very much like to play in the international ground like Sharjah. You can see them, and the organizers are very good. I mean, they arrange very nice all the things, and then live streaming in the final rounds. I mean, really great thing to see. I mean, kids are enjoying a lot to play here, and they are very eager to come and play in this ground. Yeah.
And what has been the feedback from the parents of the children in your academy? How have they enjoyed it?
The parents, yeah, they are really supporting the kids, and they are really enjoying it actually. I mean, we play a lot of tournaments in the calendar of the year. I mean, just this is another tournament. I mean, parents are happy. I mean, they are happy that their kids are growing and not only practicing and while playing the matches. This is very important to play matches, not only practices. So they all knows that it's very important.
Well, I think it's a very tense stage of the game, so I'll let you get back to the deliver. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much.
Well, I'd also like to call Mr. Maroof to please join us. How are you, sir? How is it going? How is the match situation for you so far?
So far good. I think Spring got a good opening partnership, and they are pushing on, and I believe they will put up a competitive total.
Sir, of course, you are a parent of the kids taking part in this tournament. You're sitting in the chairman's box. You have relatives watching at home, live streaming it. What kind of atmosphere does that create for everybody?
Yeah, during our childhood, and all our parents and all have seen this venue, international players playing and performing. So it's kind of a dream come true. You know, our small childs have got the opportunity to play in this field, and it's thanks to UAE Cricket and Sharjah Cricket to create this sort of wonderful opportunity. It's not going to get everywhere, but we feel blessed. All our parents, grandparents, and of course the kids. It's a great experience.
And how do you see that the overall tournament so far? How has it been so far for the kids? What is the feedback that they're giving you?
Yeah, they want to win the championship on this reputed venue, as well as they have played a lot of cricket this season, especially coming back from the pandemic and all. And the experience itself, the IPL going on the other corner and all, and they are really hyped up with this sort of standard Sharjah Cricket has put up, and that's really good.
Well, thank you so much for a chat with Mr. Maroof, and best of luck for the game.
Thank you very much.
And now I would like to ask Mr. Abhishek Gupta, the captain, the father of the captain of Spring Sports Academy. Mr. Abhishek, sir, seeing your son in a leadership role, how has that impacted his growth and his personality? Have you seen any changes in him?
Yeah, I mean, he has been playing cricket for past 4 years now. So, eventually when he's playing these club crickets, he gets a chance to be the leader of the team. And means in this place you need to have these 11 kids with whom they are playing. So it is something that is teaching them the team spirit, the sportsman spirit, how to take the loss, how to take the win. So there are a lot of learning out of this beautiful game of cricket.
Sir, of course, all of these knockout stage is going to be live streamed. It's televised on the Facebook and YouTube pages of Sharjah Cricket Stadium. You must have relatives, siblings, cousins watching them at home. What an incredible feeling it must be.
Oh, it is an amazing feeling. I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket Council for arranging such a beautiful tournament and having these live streaming. We have grown seeing our heroes playing into this beautiful ground, and now our kids are playing over here. So yes, it is a fantastic feeling for everyone. And as you rightly said, all the siblings, relatives, everybody. I hope that everybody is watching right now.
That is wonderful words to conclude this chat. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Abhishek.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's go back to the com box.
Well, thank you very much, Ahmed. And again, a lovely conversation. Star said this game is got the last wicket out as a run out. Again, a great delivery. Again, targeting the pads on his follow through. The batter's completed 1 run. Again, lovely delivery with the tight line and length. And a good backup from the long off. Didn't allow the batters to run for a single. So that the more dot balls they create, the more pressure it will be on SS. Yeah. The ball has got to just straighten up after pitching. It's just a very hard line. You miss an eye hit kind of a situation there. Hitting the pad would definitely cause a lot of close call for the leg before. This is outside off. And this is where the runs are available. Single. I think bowling on the pads were working really well for the bowler. So right hand and left hand combination. A bit of a concern for the team. Does it cubes? A very tensed. The VIP suits. Good delivery. Getting extra bounce. An attempt of a cut shot there. A punch from the back foot. And a very decent one. We'll stick with single only. Steps out using the feet. And there you go. The support for a spring. That's how you need to show the support. Yeah, It's everywhere. The desert cubes. Players are really having fun there. It is straight down the ground. Chase, but the ball wins the race. An excellent straight drive. The beautiful shot. Getting the boundary. And there's a lot of cheerings from around the ground. And near the commentary box as well. It's always the safest place to play this with a straight bat. That's what you coaches say, that play in the V. The more you play straight, the more better your bat gets, and chance of a boundaries as well. Yeah. Taking around and taking single. Great batting. That is hitting a boundary, getting to the other end. It's always a good idea. That's a senior umpire, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Over the years, having international standard 9 one-days at international and 15 T20s. Can you believe it? Recently retired from the international arena. Still fit enough to do the domestic games. But more of that he likes to do for the juniors. He's enjoying it. The flick on the onside. One run. Good delivery. Give a little bit of a flight it. An excellent bowling this. Well, the spinners has been effective. Helped really to contain some runs. Oh, big shout. Has he got him? No. The only concern could be the height. Yeah, he's asking the young man to calm down. I'm really interested to know that conversation. Yeah, yes, that was definitely not out. You can't be arguing with Iftikhar Ali, the most senior umpire of UAE. We're talking about seniorities. I have a very senior commentator along with me. It's Ahmed Khwaja. Welcome, Ahmed Khwaja.
Thank you, young man. And yes, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Well, if only these kids knew how decorated this man is. I'm sure they do. Down the leg side, bit of extra bounce for Arif. And you cannot show any dissent to the umpires, especially to a living legend like Mr. Iftikhar Ali.
Well, these boys knows everything about the domestic circuit, tell you what. They know what goes around. Oh, that's a wide delivery. Perhaps seems like he was trying to bowl a googly there.
Yeah, just got it wrong out of the hand. He's very disappointed with himself, young Arif. Very animated. But Spring Sports, they're building a good platform here. They're just going along smoothly. Big hit. There is a long on in place. Won't clear him. Vunch out there. So the spinners have not been as accurate as the fast bowlers, Abid.
Yeah, the first 8 overs was bang on target. The fast bowlers really did well. Despite they couldn't provide the wicket, the breakthrough they were looking for early, but they made sure the power play goes smooth. They gave very barely few runs.
Yeah, and even Sharik did a very good job. Pulled away this time by Aharv to square leg. Dave Umpire, the captain there, he was the one just a bit unhappy with the umpire, let's say. Still have about 3.2 overs to go. What do you think is a good score that they would be willing to defend here, Abid?
Well, at one point I thought they will not be reaching to 100 mark because they played really slow. But credit must be given to Harshad. Oh, this one lofted in the air. Just fall in front of the fielder on the long off.
Yeah, he's looked to get a move on. Batting on 20 of 21. Neve played a very good innings up top, 35 of 40. This has been a runner ball partnership. So they have accelerated the run rate. Oh, across the line. Have to be careful with that one. Good delivery to conclude the 17th. 95 for 2. Big full toss, bunted away to extra by Harshad. He will be the key man here, key boy rather. So once again, now they've switched to fast bowling. The Desert Cubs, Vihan Vicky, double V. Coming around the wicket immediately. Very solidly built young lad. Oh, down the leg side. Just got his action wrong there. Lost his footing, in fact. Be careful there, young lad. Of course, it's very different when you're running onto the bare strip and then the grassy outfield. Sometimes you need a change of footwear. Hopefully he'll be all right. Just holding his left knee there. And good to see the captain Devam just having a word with him, telling him, relax, mate. Just keep it wicket to wicket. We don't need anything Herculean from you. The run rate is under control. Yeah, that's much more like it. Good firm drive by Harshad. They'll pick up one.
Yeah, they need to at least get close to 120, 130, 25 maybe. Would be a fighting total, which never looked to be possible to get there. And he played really well alongside Sharik and now Harshad Gagan.
Yeah, they were 46 for none at the halfway stage. Then they picked up the scoring quite nicely, counter-attacking the spinners. So Devam has had enough of them. Let's switch back to the fast men. Very straight, deep fine leg, as you can see, top right of your screen. And then the sweepers on the leg side. Mid-on is in the circle. Mid-off has been pushed back.
Now they just moved a little away, pointing out that very fine leg there. Sohana Setu was there. They're running for 2. And that brings 100 for Spring Sports Cricket Academy.
Well, the psychological barrier has been crossed. It will be a triple figure run chase. How many more can they get here? Aharv Gupta, the captain, out there in the middle. He will be looking for some quick runs. Had wonderful words of encouragement from his dad, Abhishek. in the sideline interview. Oh, good hit. Wide of that cover. But will only get one. Of course, a lot of these young boys and girls are classmates in various schools all over the UAE. So it's been a very friendly atmosphere. And the competition has been of a very, very high standard indeed. Down the leg side, Harshad puts it away. And that will scream away for 4. That's a top shot. And this has become an expensive over.
It's good to see that our Gupta also contributing there. Partnership is also a very decent at the right time at the end of the innings. Look at the bat speed. It's quite quick enough to get the 4 runs. Beautiful looking shot there. Penalty met over.
So interesting decision here by Devam. He switched to Vansh to bowl the penultimate over. It's a tall offie. And Ahar will certainly be looking to take some quick runs here. Worked away to mid-wicket. Oh, straight to the fielder. Couldn't find the gap there. Arav out there. He's a live wire.
It's quick enough. Didn't allow the batters to cross. They must be eyeing for 120, I tell you.
11 deliveries to go in the innings. That certainly feels gettable. Hard hit through extra cover. There is a deep point. A lot of distance for him to cover. And they should have taken another run on the throw there. It's a very big square outfield. Hard punch there. Beyond the cover fielder. So Harshad, 25 of 23. Good partnership here, going at a good clip. Down the leg side, that will be given as wides. Vansh has struggled a bit with his extras.
Well, down the leg side, another wide.
Cut away by Harshad. He'll take a single to point. So those wides are certainly helping to add to the score. 25 extras, considering they only had 1 or 2 of them early on during the power play. I think the coach will be quite frustrated with that. Full toss, flicked away. There are 2 sweepers out there. Are they going to push for 2 here? Yes, they are. Here we go. Chance for a run out. But they'll make it in time. Excellent running. So a productive over. Oh, they're going for overthrows? No, not quite. Not quite. Hang on there. Getting excited.
Yeah, now is the time with every run matters. 19 gone, 114 for 2.
Well, the parents are pushing for two. Big shouts of 2-2 from the chairman's box. But no, it's only going to be one. So the skipper is bowling the final over. Devam Parth went for 12 in his first two. And the skipper v skipper, Devam and Atharv. How many can they produce? It's been a very good partnership. 41 runs between this pair. And like Avid mentioned, getting up to 125, 130, that feels like a very, very good score. But they will have to bowl just as well as Desert Cubs have, especially the fast men. I think perhaps not having any overs of theirs in the end could be a bit costly for Desert Cubs. They've been making sure his fielders are in exactly the right position. Oh, big appeal this time. And the umpire has said no. Perhaps just sliding down leg. Devam is very disappointed. He is quite a character. And this time, no reaction to the umpire.
Devam Desai, the captain, has come up to bowl the final over. Come on, young man. Show us what you got from the left arm.
Well, he's running around like a little aeroplane. And of course, his older brother, Harsh Desai, very well known right around the Sharjah UAE domestic cricket scene. Hard drive past extra cover. They're going to push for two here. No, they'll just stick to one. Very good fielding on the boundary.
There are only two deliveries to go. He'll definitely be having a lot of tips from his elder brother.
Oh yes, what a magnificent cricketer he is, Harsh Desai. Big hit to the wide of that mid-off and cover. They're pushing for two. And they'll make it in time. Oh, overthrows. Well, there you go. Hard running between the wickets creates drama. And the parents, well, they're going crazy. They wanted 4 runs.
Well, it was a competition of throws between the long off and the mid wicket.
We can call it a game of throws.
Yeah. Right in the center, the fielder, the bowler was just watching that. This one hit up down the ground, straight to the long on. He couldn't collect it well. They are coming back for 2. Chance of a run out. No, they completed 2 and they'll be happy with the final runs.
Well, 120 has been crossed. 121 to be precise. A very good partnership building innings from Spring Sports Academy. First the openers and then Atharv and Harshad coming in with some quick runs in the second half of the innings. So 122 is going to be the target for Desert Cubs under 12s. Let's take a look at the batting scorecard then. Not a lot of wickets lost. Neev Jitwani, 35 of 40. Sharik Lokadwala retired out for 17. And then Harshad Gagan, 30 of 28, played a very good hand. And Atharv Gupta, the captain, 14 of 18, 25 extras. I think that was quite disappointing considering the way they bowled in the power play. Let's take a look at the bowling analysis. Arush Kajaria, very, very impressive young fast bowler alongside his partner Mayur Gurnani. None for 11, none for 23. Arav got 1 wicket to his name, 1 for 23. And plenty of bowlers used by Desert Cubs. 54 run opening stand. So 122 is the target for Desert Cubs to move on to the under 12s CBFS Juniors League semi-final. We'll take a short break and be right back for the run chase. Stay tuned. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the home of cricket in the UAE, for Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. News from the centre is that the second quarter-final of the Under-12s is taking place. Spring Sports Academy, they batted first, and they have posted a score of 121 in their allotted 20 overs. And now it's down to the Desert Cubs Academy to chase this down. There you can see the Spring Sports boys and girls in their sky blue tops. They are competing hard. It's a knockout game being live streamed on the Sharjah Cricket Stadium Facebook page and YouTube channel. And the stakes are very high indeed for these young boys and girls. And good to see such a senior umpire, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, out there, setting the tone and teaching these youngsters how it is to play cricket at the top level. And joining me for this exciting run chase, it's the one and only Abid Ibrahim. Good evening, Abid.
Oh, good evening. Thank you very much, Khwaja. Looking very sharp in the field. The boys and girls really spread well there. And the two openers are making their way into the middle while choosing. They need to choose who takes the strike. It will be 122 the target. They need to chase it down in 120 balls.
Right then, here we go. Arnav Navasingh taking the new ball. Left arm fast and nicely cut away to backward point by Arush. So not only is a new ball fast bowler, he opens the innings as well. And he bowled a very, very good spell with the new ball for Desert Cubs. Let's see what he can produce with the bat. Just glided quickly to short third man, and he will get off the mark quite easily. Opening alongside him is Navneet Gurnani. I'm sure he must be the brother of Mayur. Just taking a guess. 122 is the target. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it's not that easy in these conditions, Abid.
Well, indeed, the boundaries are really big enough. So we saw that 160 runs being scored. In reply, we saw 130 runs. But now, it's 122. So they'll need to score 6 runs and over almost. Arnav bowled really well. A low full toss there. And no runs there. Great efforts in the field.
Well, that's the captain, Atharv Gupta, setting the tone. That's the commitment you need if you're defending a lowish score. And Arush, very high back lift. Pardon me, Navneet. You can see it's pointing to first slip. Arnav just losing his run up there a bit. Taking a look at the field, ring field on the offside. There's nobody outside the circle at all. Just squeezed away to cover. Yeah, short third man, backward point, cover, extra cover mid-off. All in on the offside. There is a square leg who's slightly outside the inner circle. Other than that, everybody in, keeping pressure on the batters. Oh, beats the outside edge. Nicely bowled by Arnav, just going across the right-hander. He's just having a look at the pitch and the umpire. What happened there? Just a little nip off the surface, perhaps.
Well, just one run in and over. So far, so good. Arnav is bowling full and nice. And this one is taking a single finally to two runs of an over. It's 1 over gone, 2 for none.
So spin being introduced. It's a skipper himself, Atharv. Bowling some off spin right on the money on that off stump channel. Navneet and Arush opening the innings for Desert Cubs. The first thing they need to do is get ahead of the required run rate. That is very important. Playing it from the crease. Quick single attempted. Enough there at backward point, and they'll make it in time. So you don't want to let that required run rate pressure build go up to 6.5, 7, because then it becomes difficult. You need to capitalize on the fielding restrictions and take a bit of a risk. Oh, beats the outside edge. Stumping completed. But I think the umpire is not quite interested. Excellent glove work behind the stumps. That was Emily Thomas behind the stumps for Spring Sports Academy. Wonderful hands and had the bails off in a flash. Down the leg side this time, Athar very disappointed. He didn't want to give those extras away. Of course, at age cricket level, the extras, they count as a legal delivery, but you will concede 2 runs. So those are the 4 extras of the innings for Spring Sports. Once again, chasing that off drive. Nicely bowled.
Yeah, he's trying to chase it down there, but it's a good delivery. Just keeping the batsman guessing. Oh, this time again beats him out. Oh, but that's a wide, and Atharva Gupta doesn't seem to be happy.
Well, that was very wide indeed, but that will conclude the over. 7 for none after 2. Arnav back onto bowl, outside edge. And they'll take a single to third man. So it's been a good start for the new ball bowlers of Spring Sports. Of course, this is the second quarter-final of the under-12 category. We already have 2 semi-finalists, 3 semi-finalists in fact locked up. So it's competing for the final spot.
Oh, let it go this time. It's outside off wide. And Arnav Never Singh will never have an argument about it. That was definitely a wide. So striking outside off. Yeah, the idea is with the angle and beats the ring fielder, and they will get to there. Just touch and go. And takes 2 runs.
Sweet timing from Arush there. Hit the gap at cover. Perhaps want to move that fielder a touch squarer rather than straighter. But that was a good looking punch. That will give him some confidence.
Well, Arush is having definitely a wonderful time out there in the middle. He's bowled earlier well as well. And now getting at least singles and doubles. No boundaries so far with the current run rate of around 5-ish. So they'll be happy with it.
Yeah, big square outfields. And it's quite lush out there. So the ball tends to slow up. This time nicely squeezed away behind point by Navneet. This should be another 2 runs. Yes, it will. And well, let's talk a bit about Arush here. He bowled 4 overs on the trot. And now he's running 2s in very hot, humid conditions. This lad's fitness is absolutely something special.
Yeah, he doesn't look absolutely tired as well. He looks absolutely fit, and he calls for 2. He makes the call. Excellent. The last shot was from Navneet was brilliant as well. He tries to go after it, and that's a wide delivery again. To conclude the over, it's 17 after 3.
A third to continue. Wristy flick towards mid-wicket, who's in a catching position there. That's a good attacking field. I like that position.
Yeah. Other over starting again pretty well. Oh, that's gone towards the fine leg. And will they go for 2? No.
Yeah, just straying down the leg side there. Has to be careful because there's nobody at fine leg at all. That will run away down the hill. Navneet Gurnani, 5 of 9. Already 8 extras in the innings. Cut away. There's a big gap, but straight to backward point. Arnav in there. He's been in a very prominent on the screen already.
Yeah, just waited for the delivery. Tries to play it up in the face of the blade a bit late. Didn't time it well. Finds the fielder straight.
And of course, we are talking about live pictures. Then we must compliment the Sharjah Cricket Council. Oh, could have been a run out there. Had to get a dive in, Arush. Good work. Of course, we will have lots of siblings, relatives watching on the Sharjah Cricket Stadium Facebook page, YouTube channel here in the UAE, and of course back home in India, Pakistan, wherever these youngsters are from, their parents are from. And what a wonderful feeling it must be, Abid.
Well, especially when these kids go home back, they watch this game entirely, I'm sure. Oh, straight into the point hand. And that's a wicket number 1. Brilliant work from Athar Gupta. He kept feeding the ball outside off, and the batter has committed a mistake.
Well, that's a very sharp catch at backward point by Arnav. And the captain strikes. Arif Kajaria has to depart for 5. Desert Cubs under 12s are 19 for 1. So Kevin Dehane coming in at 3. The skipper for Spring Sports has struck. Oh, beats the outside edge, almost yorked him. Very good over comes to an end. 19 for 1 after 4. Kailash Menon into the attack. Leggy. Oh, look at that googly. Look at that bounce. We're going to see something special here, Abid.
Yeah, this kid that looks really serious about bowling. He's bowled that brilliant googly and walking as he has done nothing.
Oh yeah, he's got some swagger about him. Let's see. Look at that action. Hustle and bustle. Big hit. Mid-on is in the circle and Sharik will have to put in a chase here. And they will scamper for 2. Good running.
Yeah, that might have looked that got to hit a big one, but using a feet and getting a lot of power in place.
That is, of course, the Desert Cubs Cricket Academy under 12 dugout. They're looking slightly tense. Of course, it is a run chase in a knockout match. Trying to force it off the back foot there. Navneet has not quite found the middle of his blade just yet. And Spring Sports are doing a very good job creating some pressure. That run rate has gone above 6 now, Abid.
Yeah, 6.5 exactly. Kailash is continuously bowling few great areas and getting that brilliant turn, and googly as well.
Once again, the straighter one there, nicely bowled, and very good fielding in the cover point region. Big hit over the top of mid-wicket this time. Once again, Sharik has to put in a chase. And they're scampering for 2. Very good running by the Cubs here. Aggressive running. When you're not picking up the boundaries, that is one way that you can keep that scoreboard ticking over. Make 1s into 2s. And lovely hairstyle there of Sharik. Definitely need some hairstyling tips from him, especially for my co-commentator. Oh, big appeal. Oh, once again, sliding down leg. Very, very close there. Good over from Kailash. 23 for 1 after 5. Uppish from Kevin. Atharv continuing here into his 3rd over. And good to see the skipper taking the responsibility to bowl in the power play. It's not easy for a finger spinner at all. But Spring Sports Academy under 12s have done a very, very good job here so far. And they've pushed that required run rate up every single over. 6.6 now. Nicely punched. But once again, there's Arnav there. He has very safe hands indeed.
This was a little quicker through the air. And a brilliant fielding. Did not allow batters to cross. Kevin. Navneet Kavnani has stood well there. Now he's trying to take the aerial route. Oh, he's just got behind from Sharik. And 2 completed.
Well, he is attempting those big hits onto the leg side, but still not quite found his timing just yet. Just clearing the mid-on. Maybe push him back a few yards, and that will be right down his gullet. He's done that right now. Sharik is posted halfway between the boundary and the inner circle. So Atharv has made that adjustment.
Oh, this one is lofted beautifully towards the fine leg, and that will be cut down from the boundary line.
Good fielding there by Kailash. Working hard, running after the ball. And that's a good shot from Navneet. That's a good area to target. There's nobody at deep fine leg, so it's always safe to play there.
Yeah, now the wings are being spread there between for desert cubes.
Final 2 deliveries of the batting power play then. It's been a very good one for Spring Sports. Hit in the air, just beyond the mid-wicket. My goodness, how close was that?
I really like Sharik's swag there. Well, maybe 3 or 4 years from here, we'll see might from this team, both of these teams, you see the players representing UAE under 19, or maybe. You never know.
Oh, absolutely no doubt in that, Abid. Absolutely no doubt. Oh, big hit by Kevin, just short of that mid-off. Trying to capitalize on the power play, but that will conclude, and it's been a good one for Spring Sports. 30 for 1 after 6. Sliced away. Oh, quick single taken there. Good running here between Kevin Behane and Navneet. Kailash already got a wicket to his name. Pardon me, that was Atharv, the skipper. But Kailash bowled a very good first over. Only conceded 4 runs. Oh, pulled away. That is certainly going to be a boundary. That's much more like it from Navneet.
Good efforts, but all in vain. That was struck too hard and timed it superbly. Pole going, getting the extra bounce, but onto the feet of the batter. An easy picking always.
Yeah, very good footwork there from Navneet. It was down the leg side. No protection in the deep. Now they've strengthened that area. There is a deep square leg in place, as long with the mid wicket. So he needs to find his line outside off, turn the ball away from the bat. There it is, and that's a big hit. Mid on, Sharik. Oh, just put down. That was a wonderful effort.
Well, 100% efforts there from Sharik. Just couldn't hold of it. That's what I think the parents are explaining it about Sharik there. He's tried, every bit of him is gone.
Well, that would have been the catch of the tournament. Oh, look at that extra bounce from Kailash once again. His top spinner is getting some extra bounce consistently.
Well, look at that. This was the catch. I think that just fall in front of him.
Yeah, it was never a catch. Wonderful effort, Sharik. Hit hard, but there is a long off in place, only going to be 1. So the spin strangle has been put on by Spring Sports Academy. 37 for 1. Run-a-ball partnership so far. Navneet has moved into the 20s, and now they need a big innings from him.
Yeah, lovely punch through the covers and quick single. The singles are coming pretty easily for DC. It's 38 for 1.
Change in the bowling then. We're going to see the first time Shalina Lakshmidas coming on to bowl. 38 for 1. Hit away towards the leg side. There is protection. Harshad out there. He has a strong arm. And this is an important stage of the game. The spinners of Desert Cubs were slightly expensive. Let's see how Spring Sports Academy, how their spinners go about it.
This would just played it with soft hands and they're running for 1. Or direct hit. I think Navneet Gunani has just made it. 40 runs, not a bad start there at all.
Yeah, very similar to what Spring Sports did. They made 46 for none in the first 10 overs. So DC is going slightly quicker than them. But in the second half of the innings, who will be the accelerator like Harshad did and Atharv did? Who will do that role for Desert Cubs? That is my question.
This one picked up in the air. Sharjah getting underneath it and takes the catch. This time he made sure he make no mistake and wicket for Shalina.
Well, there you go. The parents are on their feet. That's a wonderful catch under pressure from Sharik Lokadwala. And they've got the big wicket of Navneet. Gone for 22. Game on. Well, this is the replay. It was tossed up, invited the big drive. And look at that catch. That's done with a lot of style. Well done, Sharik. And well done, Shalina. Big wicket. Lokesh ready, the batter coming in at 4. Squeezed away towards mid-wicket, but straight to the fielder. Oh, chance for one out! That was very close indeed.
I think Spring Sports Cricket Academy has really worked really well against not giving any extras there. Only 8 runs coming on extras.
Yeah, that has been very, very important. This was that run-out opportunity. Just the ball getting stuck in his hand. Just made it in time. That was very close. So left-hand, right-hand combination at the crease now. Lokesh, tall lefty. Required run rate 6.5. Oh, that's just turning away. Given as wide, and rightly so. But was there a stumping executed? I don't think the leg umpire is too interested.
And Shalina took a while to understand why was that given as wide. Yeah. It was well away from the batter.
Yeah, his back foot never left the crease. Good call there by the leg umpire. 10 extras, well, you have to keep a lid on those, Spring Sports. Hit in the air. Oh, just short of Sharik. And it's burst out of his hand. Thankfully, the long on will clean up. And Lokesh will get off the mark with a couple. Productive over for both sides. 45 for 2 after 8. So it's going to be more spin. Rinit Giri into the attack. Nicely cut away by Kevin. Pick up a single there. So Kailash has been taken out of the attack. Atharv also has an over to go. So the main spinners now coming in. And this is a very crucial stage of the game, Abid.
Indeed, this is where they will build the partnership. Oh, down the leg side, he went after it. And then finds the fielder in the deep.
Oh, he's missed out there, Lokesh. If he had just found it behind that fielder, there was easy pickings for a boundary. Just got a bit big on him. Rinit trying to control the ball. Of course, the dew factor will be playing now. It's about 10:20 local time, so definitely very soggy outfield. Oh, kept a touch low there, inside edge. They're gonna take one. Very good awareness there from Kevin and Lokesh.
And that was a direct hit. The batter was home. The ball just kept too low there. It's just about to get the second bounce as well. So Rinit Giri is bowling mix up of things.
Coming around the wicket to Lokesh. Over the wicket rather. This time it's hit the glove. Oh, just over the keeper. That was very close. That could have been a dismissal.
Yeah, couldn't read it at all there.
So slowly but surely they're reaching the 50 mark. But they're definitely not looking comfortable against the wrist spin. Nicely glided. And that will bring up the 50 for Desert Cubs. 72 needed of 67. Well, this is going to be a cliffhanger of a game, Abid.
Well, they're not even halfway through. They're going behind it and going really well. They accelerated a bit of their run rate. And a lovely sweep shot and finds the rope, 4 runs.
Well, he absolutely nailed that one. Wonderful effort in the outfield. But that went like a tracer bullet. Wonderful sweep shot from Lokesh. And he's picked up a very good boundary to conclude the 9th over. 54 for 2. Let's take a look once again. It was flighted on that midland leg line, and look at that hard sweep shot. And even though there was a deep square leg, he just couldn't get there. Excellent effort by the youngster. Shalina Lakshmidas to continue. Already got a wicket to her name. Oh, caught and bowled just to her left. That was very close.
Really close that. Just to her left, and Kevin was gone at that.
Yeah, that will definitely count as a life there for Kevin Dehane. He's living on the edge. But Lokesh got a good boundary of the last ball of the previous over. So they have crossed what Spring Sports managed at this stage. Absolute runner ball stuff here. Hit straight. There is a long on in place. And nicely fielded. Good throw as well.
Now that current and required run rate both are neck to neck, and this right hand and left hand combination is troubling somewhere the fielders and the bowler as well, because that will disturb the line. And look at that. the fielder behind the keeper is being constantly moved right to the left, left to the right, and finally he gave up.
Firm drive to wideish long off, and they'll settle for one. So Kevin has moved into double figures as well. And yes, that current end required absolutely nothing to choose between the two. Will we see a super over here, Abid? That could be on the cards.
I heard you say it's super over. Well, doesn't want to get more tense situation down there.
Oh, absolutely. I think the parents are more nervous than the players.
Look at the current and the required run rate.
Well, there you go. 6.1 each. What a wonderful under-12s quarterfinal we're having. Fantastic scenes. Hit straight once again, targeting that long on region. There is protection out there. I think perhaps if you can come in a couple of yards, could be a catching occasion.
And the very first delivery from Shalina, there was a chance of caught and bowled. The wicket they want is for the Lokesh Reddy, scoring freely.
Yeah, he's looking good. Left-hand batter coming in at 4. Oh, down the leg side. That will be given as wide. So once again, the run rate is matched. 63 for 2 at the halfway stage. And let's take a short drinks break. Right then, back to the action. A new bowler being introduced, Arif Khandawal, coming into the attack. Pulled away, first ball, and that will hit the fence. Beautiful shot from Lokesh.
Well, I think the coaches have given the right message to Lokesh, and he's firing up. He's batting really well. The first ball after the rings breaks was smashed for 4. Down the leg side, little loose delivery.
Yeah, a bit of a loosener there, like you said, from Arif. Needs to target that middle and off line, especially to the left-hander, and smartly coming around the wicket to Lokesh. Got 2 boundaries to his name now. Flighted. Oh, he got a hand on it. That was brave of the young lad. He went for that catch.
Well, Kevin was looking for another run. He's up for it. So 55 needed of 58 deliveries. Seems very much possible with 8 wickets in hand. And Lokesh has a role to play in.
Yeah, he's batting beautifully. 150 strike rate for him. Can Arif do the trick here? Gone for an early boundary. Kevin has been doing the anchor role so far. Forced off the back foot, but straight to extra cover. Now Arif has settled in, found his line and length. And it does feel like this is going to be a very close game, Abid.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit of a turn there as well, Arif. Giving it a lot of air. And a single take, and you cannot afford to give more than 6 runs and over. It's already been 6 runs struck and 2 more deliveries to go.
Yeah, Lokesh, he'll fancy himself here against Arif. Taking a look at the field. 2 sweepers deep on the leg side. Long on and long off. Also posted. Foolish delivery just dug away. Mid-wicket will get across. And they'll make it in time. Good running.
Well, you need to give some credit to the young boy Arif. He hurt himself, I think. The throw was too quick for him. And he looks in pain.
Well, shake it off, young man. Good to see our esteemed umpire, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, just taking a look. That's the tips. Telling him just stretch your fingers. You'll feel much better, young boy. This is just early days of your cricketing career. And if you're a finger spinner, you'll take a lot of these hits.
Indeed. Every game gives you a new injury. Oh, up in the air. Has he got him? Has he got him? Yes, a wicket goes down. There was an age and Kevin has to walk out. A wicket for young Arif and a good take from the keeper.
Wonderful delivery there. A bit of extra bounce there off a length. And they've got the big wicket of Kevin Dane. He was looking very, very solid indeed. Game on for Spring Sports Academy. Let's take a look. Flighted and look at that bounce. Playing across the line. And Emily Thomas making no mistake at all. That's a big wicket.
Well, Neve Jitwani getting a chance to bowl here, and this time Lokesh doesn't hesitate to go after it. He's looking for the big hits. This time he got through the covers. Divam Desai has come in, the captain at number 5 position, to give a company to Lokesh Reddy. Hits it towards the long on and a quick running. Very good running. They cannot even afford to give singles. And whereas DC is finding the fence almost in every over, or they are making sure they score 6 runs and over. Above than 6 runs and over, what is their target is. Kept an eye on the ball till the last moment. And then driven it nicely straight to the fielder. No run, not ball. Oh, sent back by his partner. Devam was looking for a run. Captain would be looking for the gaps. And nicely sent back. No shot attempted, and this has been a good bowling from Neve Jitwani. Good punch there and sent back his partner. Trouble. Took a while for the fielder to send ball back to the keeper. So 12 overs gone, 72 for 3. Oh, lovely flighted delivery, just full shot. There's a chance of a catch there. Shalina is just shot and dipped in front of her. It's giving a lovely flight. And a swept hard, only single available. Good work there. Oh, they're looking for a run, but it's a keeper throw, I reckon. Now, just almost to run a ball to win the game. Oh, that's a wide delivery. Arav has picked up already a wicket to his name. And picking up a wicket maybe for the captain. So let's quickly go down for the sideline interviews with Ahmed Khwaja.
Thank you very much, Abid. I'm here at the sideline of the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium for the Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors 2022. Right now we have the second quarter-final taking place between the under-12s, a very exciting match. So let's have a word with some coaches and dignitaries of Desert Clubs. I'd like to invite Mr. Ramesh Abraham. Please join us, Head of Operations for Desert Clubs. Sir, please tell us overall how this tournament has been for the Desert Clubs Cricket Academy.
Well, starting off with under 12, we've been successful. Even last year we became champs on the under 11. We had the under 14 and under 17 also taking part, 2 teams each. So hopefully it will be a good tournament for us.
And let's talk about the match situation. We have a thriller developing here. Your boys and girls are slightly under pressure. It's a tight run chase.
At the moment, yes, it's even Stevens right now, but yet again, I think our guys will be winners today. Hopefully, yes.
And of course, you must have had a word with your boys and girls, having the matches live streamed, being televised. They have parents, siblings, relatives watching. Is there a different kind of pressure in that scenario?
Yes, there is, and they are so excited about it. They are watching live streaming at the dugout as well, so they are very excited about it.
And what has been your overview of the CBFS Juniors tournament itself? How has it been?
It's great, and it's a good experience for all the kids who are playing, and also I think it has grown a lot from last year to this year. So hopefully next year we will accept more.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Ramesh.
Thank you.
And now I'd like to invite Mr. Kajaria. Please join us. Father of Arush. How are you? Sir, well, you're training a true all-rounder who bowled 4 overs on the trot, fast bowling, and then opened the innings. That takes a lot of stamina and a lot of heart to bowl in these conditions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is why, I mean, I have been playing cricket in my junior days. So fitness, diet, discipline is very important. Before I go into that, first and foremost, thank you very much for the CBFS group organizing such a fantastic tournament. Thanks to the organizing committee, some support staff, Sharjah Cricket Stadium in particular. It is a lovely exposure to the junior team, to the junior boys. So yeah, back to your question. Yes, I mean, it takes a lot of toll. It's hot. It's quite humid out here. So I keep on, talking to the coaches. Yes, your diet, your fitness is so important. Being very athletic, it really helps in the overall, your game performance. So yes, I mean, I'm father of Arush, and I continuously talk to him. We play along together. So good luck to him.
And of course, you mentioned about this being live streamed and televised. I'm sure you have relatives and siblings watching on their YouTube channel, on the Facebook page here and back home as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As soon as I got the link, I've been coming here to watch the previous games as well. But this game, I came to know it's live streaming. So again, fantastic arrangements from the organizing committee. I have forwarded to a lot of relatives, friends over here back in India. They are watching it live. So a lovely experience for us.
It must be a rather surreal feeling for a parent to watch your young boy or girl competing out there at this iconic venue.
Oh yeah, great. When we talk about Sharjah International Cricket Stadium, I mean, all friends, relatives, everybody is so excited and, to watch the game. And it's such a fantastic feeling. I mean, more than that, the exposure the boys get, that is, it's so pure. And that's amazing for the boys. Generally, crunch matches, pressure situations, how they handle. People are watching you. Parents have come in here, so it's a lovely experience for them.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Kajaria. Wonderful comments.
Thank you so much.
And of course, we have one final guest. We have the father of the captain, Mr. Parth Desai. Please join us, sir. Having your son in a leadership role already at such a young age, how has that impacted his personality overall?
Yeah, he is doing good. If you are born leader, even in a house or in a cricketing field, he is the boss at both the locations.
And of course, I believe Harsh is his older brother. We know all about him. He can bowl with the left hand and the right hand. Does even does he also have some kind of crazy skills like that?
No, he don't have that kind of crazy skill, but he can bowl leg spin also and off spin also. So that is it.
And so far, sir, the overall CBFS Juniors tournament, how has that been for you and your family? It must have been a great experience.
Yes. Since this is an international venue, we have a lot of memory with this. Like last ball 6 of Miadad or Sachin's Desert Storm, we have a lot of memories. Even last year, my son was captaining and we became a champion also. So many good memories are with Sharjah State.
And of course, all of the action is being live streamed. You must have a lot of relatives watching at home and watching him play live.
Yes, means everyone is excited to watch him back in India live. This Siva and team are doing really a great job. Heads off to those guys.
Thank you so much for your time and best of luck for the game.
Same to you, sir. Bye.
Well, that was a lovely interview with the father of the captain. This match is really hotting up. Let's go back to the comm box for all the live action.
Well, thank you very much, Ahmed. And it's been so good so far for both the teams. They are looking neck to neck. But what a great delivery that was from Neev Jitwani. to dismiss Lokesh Reddy. The in-swinger gets a big wicket. Tucked it down towards the third man. There is a chase for the fielder. They will complete 2 runs quite nicely. They need to stop the runs flow. This game is getting really down to the wire. Very close contest this is going to be. Again, touch and go, quick running. And they got the single. This is 86 runs for the loss of only 4 wickets. They got 6 wickets in hand to score 36 runs from 34 bowls. Oh, it slipped out of the hand and the batter wants to take a run. Well, it's smile everywhere. Atharva Gupta also smiling about it. One knee down and plays it towards the cow corner. Where Sharik comes into field. That one, lovely fielding and a good throw from Sharik. I tucked it down again. There is a single quick run. No direct hit. Could have been a close call. Straight towards the the cover region. The 2 runs taken. The runs are coming. The singles and doubles should be coming in for Desert Coops. Scored 90 runs and this has been a very good over for Team DC. Steps out, hits it towards the onside and a dot ball or maybe chance of a run out. No, he just made it back and on time. So very good over. And Atharva gets a wicket in his spell, given 21 runs in 4 overs. It's 90 for 4. This one was going down the leg side and the batter has placed it. They'll stick with 1. Now all the responsibility comes to the captain, Divam. Just tipped in front of the batsman. Vidyut Balaji. So the runs are coming on a regular basis. They every over getting almost over 6 runs or 6 runs in over. But you see now 28 deliveries more to go, where they need 30 runs. Oh, this time got him beaten, and a slight bit of an appeal there from Neve Jitwani. There was no bat involved. Maybe could be a chance to bring that fielders close down and stop the supply of singles to create the pressure on the batters. Oh, extra bounce and a dance move from Devam. They looked surprised. Gets the extra bounce. Fantastic bowling from Neve Jitwani. This is what they need to do. They need to provide those dot balls so the pressure jumps on to the batting side. And the batters will have no chance then to take the aerial routes. Down the leg side, and that's a wide. Such a great grip on the game. And then you loosen up by giving one extra run. It's just not extra run that you're giving. It's a run for the buys as well. Well, this one kept touch low there and well played towards the cow corner. And again the single. Only 2 dot balls in an over so far. And he's got one more delivery to go in this over. And up, the over is ended. It's 96 for 4.
Right then, 26 needed of 24 deliveries. Shalina Lakshmidas back into the attack. 2 overs up her sleeve. Oh, this has been top-edged. Mid-wicket. Oh, just beyond him. Sharik was absolutely steaming in from long on. Just couldn't get to it. We have the skipper out there, Devampart Desai and Vidyut Balaji. So it's going to be up to the middle order to complete this game. What a fantastic contest we have on show right now. Driven hard. Oh, good fielding at cover. Just couldn't hold on to it quickly. Atharv, that could have been a run-out opportunity. Well, this one is going right down to the wire, isn't it? I did call a super over earlier, and I think we might be in business. Big hit by Devam. Gonna fall short of the mid-on fielder, only for 1. Sharik has been patrolling that region right from ball 1. And what a dramatic finale we're going to have in the second under-12 quarter-final. Both sides desperately battling to move on to the semi-final stage. Of course, it is a knockout game, so there are no tomorrows if you lose. Swiped over mid-wicket. There's a big gap over there. And that will just about hit the fence. A timely boundary from Vidyut. Wonderful hit. 20 needed off 20 now. 100 up for Desert Cubs. In the slot, and he picked it up with a lot of confidence. No chance for the mid-wicket fielder. Priceless boundary. And Shalina has to deliver a wicket here now. Things are getting very, very tight indeed. 13 off 10 for Vidyut. He's playing a blinder. Oh, down the leg side. And given as wide, those are priceless 2 runs. Well, well, well. Could this be the over that changes the match? Still 1 delivery to go. 18 needed of 19. How many can they save for the last 3 overs? 104 for 4, Desert Cubs. Spliced and taken. There you go. Shalina Lakshmi Das once again produces a big wicket. And a wonderful catch by Little Arav. Pressure catch. And they've seen the back of the danger man Vidyut. Gone for 13. It was hanging full toss, just spliced it. And look at Arav moving across to his left. That's a very good grab indeed. Game on. Right then, 18 needed of 18. The captain of Desert Cubs, Devam Parth, is still out there. Vidyut Balaji caught at mid-wicket. Important over coming up. Nicely cut away, beats the cover fielder. And they're running for 2. Good desperation show there. Devam, very young in years, but he has all the responsibility on his shoulders. We are going to have a photo finish here in the second under-12 quarter-final of the CBFS Juniors 2022. What a match. Bowled across him and given as wide. That is what pressure does to you. Those extras. And of course, it will be counted as a legal delivery, but 2 runs will be given up. Fantastic occasion. A lot of noise, a lot of encouragement coming in from the chairman's box. A lot of parents, siblings and well-wishers in there. Oh, he's just taking a single here. Smart thinking by Devam. He's moved into double figures now. Vansh has joined him at the crease. They are 5 wickets down. Both sides fighting tooth and nail to progress into the semi-final stage. Now Vansh will be facing his first delivery. Very close infielders on the offside. Punched it hard, but straight to extra. Chance for a run out. Oh, and it's a direct hit. Well, the leg umpire, I don't think he thinks it's out. Vansh desperately diving to get back. What a match we're having. An absolute nail biter. There was never a single there. Atharv, pick up and throw, bang on target. But the leg umpire said, no, mate, he's made it back. Carry on, but a priceless dot delivery. Harshad, still 2 deliveries to negotiate. Hit in the air, just short of that cover fielder. They will scamper for 1. Oh, good flexibility shown there by Devam. So 6 runs per over was the required. They've got that. 14 needed of 13. As long as the skipper is there, the Desert Cubs will believe that he will finish the game. He's under pressure already in his very, very young career. Oh, dot ball. Good delivery from Harshad. Oh, this time another run out goes begging. Vansh was halfway down the track. Will they pay for these missed opportunities? 14 needed of 12. So the penultimate over will be bowled by Shalina. Lakshmi Das already has 2 wickets to her name. But now she will be under some serious pressure. They need a good over. How many can they defend in the final over? Oh, that has just been trapped in the pads of Emily. That could have been a stumping. But it's a dot ball, a priceless dot ball, Abid.
Well, more of a priceless dot ball. That could have been a dismissal there. The ball got stuck into the pads. How unlucky for Shalina. Emily Thomas was really frustrated. Couldn't grip the ball, and that is a quick single.
Well, now the captain is back on strike. Devam Parth. 10 of 22. Can he hit the gaps here? Can he pick up a boundary? What a fascinating contest. The parents are cheering in the stands. Back cut. Oh, there we go. Just beyond the point fielder. They're going to race for 2. Chance for a run out. And there it is. There it is. Pressure on Desert Cubs.
Well, there was never 2. And Devam has taken a break while running backward. And that goes the wicket. And the much needed wicket for Spring Sports. Look at that. Backward cut. Good pick and throw. No hesitation. Right on the money. And easily done in the end by Emily Thomas.
Well, full credit to Emily and Arnav. They kept their cool under serious pressure. And the 6th wicket has fallen. Game on. Well, the parents are on their feet. They're dancing in the aisles. What a match we're having right now. Shalina Lakshmi Das bowling the pressure over. Lofted. But that will only be a single to Sharik. He is a very safe fielder. You don't want to challenge his arm. What a pressure over Shalina has bowled here. Picked up the huge wicket of Devam Parth and kept it tight. Bowling dot balls, only conceding a couple of singles. Hard hit down the ground once again, only going to be 1. They cannot find the gaps right now, the Cubs. Nelson on the board.
Well, credit must be given to Shalina. They're not bowling anything onto the pads, where if she bowls onto the pads, I think 2 runs are easily available. And that's what they are eyeing on. At least to get 2 runs, if not the boundary.
This has been an incredible spell from Shalina Lakshmidas. Oh, hit in the air. Long off, it will just drop in front of him. They're going to push for 2. No, they will stick to 1. 10 needed off the final over. So Neev Jitwani will bowl the final over here. 10 needed off 6. Big hit. There's a gap at mid-wicket, but there is a sweeper out there. They're running for 2. They're running for 2, and they'll make it in time.
Well. Perth was lucky the throw was at the wrong end. If that would have been up to the keeper's end, could have been a chance. 5 bowls to go. 8 runs needed. What a great game we are having.
Neev Jitwani. Oh, just squeezed away towards. Once again, oh, overthrows. Well, here you go. They've made it in time. Despairing dive. And Neev is frustrated.
Well, you called it earlier. I can sense it now. Maybe we'll have the super over. That would be a game with another game.
Well,
5 needed in 4 deliveries to tie the game. 6 to win.
Well, you have to believe in me, Abid.
Well, you said it when the game was halfway through. No one would believe it.
Well, anybody can say it a couple of overs away. You have to call it early. Right then, Neev. What can you do here? Back of the hand, picked up towards mid-wicket. There is a square leg coming across. They're running for 2. Emily, can she do the run out? Yes, she can. Yes, she can. Another wicket goes.
Well. They're running hard. They tried to run the second one hard. But look at the cheering. Oh, goodness me. It's really been a fantastic game and everybody enjoys every bit of it.
Well, they're making enough noise for a World Cup final. 5 needed off 3. 117 for 7. Well, this was the run out. Good pick up and throw. Kailash and Emily, absolutely no mistake. She has kept her cool. This is the biggest match of their young lives. And look at the way they're performing. What a match. Well, there you can see the cheerleaders or the parents. I'm confused, but they're making a lot of noise just to our left. Here we go. Picked up. Extra cover. It's over his head. They're going to push for 2. Chance for a run out. Has he done it? Yes, there is. Another wicket goes down. Back-to-back run outs.
Well, a desperation there, and I'm not sure if who's 12-year-old, the parents or the kids. It's that kind of a moment here. Everybody has left the chair, and they're delighted with this wicket. Good attempt. It was in the air. No chance for the catch, but yes, always a chance for the run out.
Very good composure under pressure from Spring Sports Academy. 4 needed of 2 now. And they've lost 8 wickets, if you can believe it. Well, plenty of run-outs in this over. Can we have a hat-trick of run-outs? Everybody's on their feet. 4 needed of 2. Neev Jetwani bowling the biggest over of his life. Arav Vora and Mayur out there. Picked up. That's a big hit. Chance for a catch. Just going to drop in front of the mid-wicket. 2 needed off the final ball. What a match we're having here, Abid Ibrahim.
Oh my goodness. What a game. 1 ball, 2 needed. Nobody can sit down and relax here. Everybody is on the verge of the seats. This is nail biting, and 1 run to tie and a super over and 2 runs to win.
Mayur Gurnani, he will be on strike. Neev Jetwani steaming in. Final delivery. Here we go. He's taken a single, and there you go. Are they going to push for 2? Oh, she's misfielded it. And Desert Cubs have won. Can you believe it? Drama at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The Cubs have won.
Oh my goodness. Oh my words. What a game. What a end of the great quarter-final number 2 for under 12. The game was between Spring Sports and DC, and look at that. Not a clean collect. She tried every bit of her, but it was too late. And the celebrations were on there. What a game. You always have to choose one winner. Unlucky. We thought we'll have a super over, but in the end, it was just a small misfield to sum up the entire game. And 2 runs in final delivery, really ran hard, and the team Desert Cubes have sealed the deal and they have qualified for the semi-finals. This is the batting card. Up front we saw Navneet Gurnani scored 22 of 26 deliveries, Arush 5, Kevin 12, Lokesh Reddy, he made the difference by scoring 20 of 17 deliveries. Divam Bhatt, the captain, scored 10 runs of 23 deliveries, got a run out there. Vidyut Balaji scoring 13 of 12. Vansh scored 3. Power got run out again. Those 2 run out back to back, but could not stop the team Desert Cubs Cricket Academy to win this game. In the end, Mayur Gurnani did the job by hitting 5 runs of just 3 deliveries. Remarkable stuff there from Desert Cubs. Very good bowling there, but just could not defend the total. And it was Arnav Nawasinghe who bowled 2 overs 12. Atharva Gupta picking up a wicket, giving 21. Kailash was really good, but with the 6 runs economy, couldn't pick up the wicket as well. Praneeth Giri bowled 1 over only, given 9. That was expensive one. Shalina bowled really well. She picked up the most of the wickets. She picked up 2 wickets, giving 25 in 4 overs. She's been a difference between this close encounter. Neev Jetwani 1 wicket. It is 4 overs, 23 runs he's given. Harshad Gagan 1 over 6 is given that, and the total extras of 25 given by Spring Sports Cricket Academy. And we have the semi-finalist number 2. It's Desert Cubs Cricket Academy to win this second quarter-final of under 12 for the CBFS Juniors League 2022. That's the match summary for you, where Desert Cubs Cricket Academy won by 2 wickets. What a remarkable performance we have seen from both the teams. Let's not take the credit away from Spring Sports Cricket Academy. They really fought well and really fought hard. They had a decent team, but at the end, it is one winner we need to choose, and that was Desert Cubs Cricket Academy for the day. So we had a brilliant action-packed day. What a great game we had, the second one. This one was super close and nice, and enjoyed everyone, and cheering from all around the ground was something special about it. We'll pack up for the day from the com box. We'll go for the post-match presentation party in a while. So see you soon. Until then, goodbye.
Guys, please clap for Lokesh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome everyone to the post-match presentation of the Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors League 2022, hosted by Sharjah Cricket Council. Before we begin, we would like to thank the Sharjah Cricket Council and all the administration involved behind the scenes for its support in hosting this level of a tournament. We would also like to thank our commercial partner TCM for their support. In the second quarterfinal of the under-12 category, Desert Cubs has defeated Springs Sports Cricket Academy by just 2 wickets. What a fantastic game we had. Commencing ahead, we will be announcing the name of the player of the match. The award will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match official. And the man of the match award goes to Lokesh Reddy for his innings of 20 or 15. He will receive the man of the match medallion from Mr. Iftikhar Ali. What a wonderful innings he played under pressure. Now let's have a chat with Lokesh. Lokesh, it's okay, you can leave it on the ground. Was that the most important innings of your young cricketing career?
Yes, because it was a pressure situation. Like we were losing wickets very quickly, So like I try to stay till the end and get some runs for the team so that they build up, they don't lose they don't have pressure and they can finish the game easily.
At the halfway stage, did you feel 122 is a good target to chase, or do you think the batting fumbled a little bit?
Like it's not like that we can easily chase it, but like we fumble a little bit, losing many wickets, and we try to go for fours instead of doubles and singles. Yeah, that's
But did you think the last ball it was going to a super over, or you thought you guys are going to win it?
super over.
Would you have come out for the super over?
I think I would have come out.
And this man of the match medallion, who would you like to dedicate this to?
My father and all the coaches who have supported me, and also my fellow players, they have supported me, they have told go that.
Well, you had a wonderful innings today, and best of luck for the semi-finals. Well played.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that was Mr. Lokesh Reddy. Fabulous innings under pressure. That's all from the post-match presentation. We have more CBFS Juniors action coming tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. local time. So we'll see you then. Good night.